Dorian Yates at the 1993 Mr. Olympia versus Jay Cutler at the 2009 Mr. Olympia when he came back to regain his title, which he lost to Dexter Jackson in 2008. I know that many guys think that Jay was at his best in 2001, but in fact his pictures from 2009 are more available and of higher quality, which makes the matchup easier to prepare. The front double biceps shows that both have wide chest, shoulders and lats that allow them to hit the pose properly, forming an impressive V-taper. Jay has the wider waistline, but his arms are better overall with his massive and peaky biceps. Dorian, on the other hand, was not known for having powerful biceps. Both have highly conditioned and separated quads, but Jay has the more massive thighs overall. Both hit an impressive front lat spread, making use of their wide structure. But Dorian is still the best when it comes to the lats and the back poses in my opinion, and it definitely shows in this pose with the size and the density of his lats. Jay's quads are amazing with their incredible size and conditioning shown in the visible striations. The side chest shows the great conditioning they both have with the visible striations in the chest and the shoulders. Notice how impressive Jay's traps are even in this pose, although it is not about the traps. Dorian has very powerful traps too, but they show in the back double biceps. Both maintain a tight midsection and ripped thighs and glutes, but overall I think Jay would win this pose with his more massive chest. The back double biceps shows Dorian's superior back with his incredibly massive and ripped traps which perfectly connect with his massive shoulders and lats. Notice the striations he shows in his lower lats and lower back which form a Christmas tree and grants him this granite look he had in his prime. Jay, on the other hand, shows a lot of striations in his ripped traps and he definitely has the more massive arms and the better biceps. But his lower traps can't match Dorian's, and his lower back is almost flattened compared to Dorian's. Both have ripped hamstrings, with Dorian having the more shredded glutes. The rear lat spread shows the width and the density of their lats. Jay has the better upper traps, while Dorian has the better lower traps. Jay's hamstrings are better ripped overall, with the more massive thighs. It's really difficult to say who would win this pose, because they are both powerful. Dorian has one of the most complete, if not the most complete, backs ever. There are many bodybuilders who may have the wider lats, such as Ronnie, Dennis Wolf and Big Ramy. But it is not only about the width, it's also about the conditioning, the definition and the striations he shows in his traps and lower back with that unmatched grainy look. Now Jay, on the other hand, may not be as conditioned as Dorian in the back area, but he has very wide lats when hitting this pose, and you can see that in 2003 against a massive Ronnie Coleman, and width scores a lot in this pose. Now I would give it to Dorian, but I'm sure that if judges want to follow size more than conditioning, then Jay would win this pose. The side triceps shows the great conditioning they have with the ripped chest, shoulders and tight midsection. Dorian looks more aesthetic in this pose because he flows better than Jay, who doesn't hit the pose properly. Although Jay has very powerful triceps, Dorian, in my opinion, has the superior triceps and forearms. The abs and thighs shows that Dorian looks more aesthetic with his smaller waistline and his incredible lats which perfectly sweep with his midsection. Although Jay has the wider waist, he has the more ripped and cut 6 or even 8-pack abs. His quads are better ripped and way more separated with visible striations. The most muscular shows the size advantage Jay has in his massive traps, huge chest and shoulders. Dorian shows incredible conditioning with his visible striations, but would be overwhelmed by Jay's size, which I remember that he almost matched Ronnie himself in 2006. He even looked wider in the chest, so there is no way Dorian would stand a chance in this pose. The crab most muscular shows Jay's incredible traps, massive chest and shoulders along with his ripped midsection. Dorian's upper traps fail to match Jay in this pose. He doesn't have the same width, but he has this grainy look with the striations shown everywhere. However, this won't be enough to defeat Jay in this pose, which is mainly about showing the greatest amount of muscularity possible. So Jay would win the front double biceps, the side chest, the abs and thighs, and the most muscular. Dorian would win the front lat spread, the back double biceps, and the side triceps. The rear lat spread could go either way, with slight advantage for Jay. That was all for this video. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.